everyone. Today we're going to be checking out Solasta Crown of the Magister. This actually just released today into early access, so this game is still under development. I believe from what I read on the website they have, or the Steam page, it's about 10 hours of gameplay. And if you haven't heard of this game yet, it is a tactical turn-based RPG, and it's based on the 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons rule set. I only recently heard of this from someone in my Discord channel, but apparently it was a Kickstarter. I have not been following the development of this game, so I really don't know much about it, and this is going to be very much a blind playthrough. And just kind of check out the game and, you know, give you my thoughts and impressions on it. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start with a new adventure, launch a new game with a party of adventurers. I don't know what this character tab is. Create, view, and edit your pool of characters. I obviously have not made any characters yet because this is my first time logging into the game, but it looks like they do have a few level 1 pre-generated character options, so that's good to know. But we want to start our own character, so we're going to do new adventure and see what happens. Starting level 1. The new realms of Solasta turn their eyes toward the Badlands and its treasures, but war isn't the only threat looming over the Principality of Masgarth. Masgarth? The Principality of Masgarth. Change campaign. It's early access, so there's one campaign, but I can take this to mean that there will be different campaigns added in the future. Okay, so select. This pool lists the available characters which you can select for your adventures. Some characters have been generated by us if you want to quick start your adventure, but we advise you to create your own party of 4 adventurers. Okay, so that's pretty cool. It looks like you can actually create all of your characters off the bat, which I really like. Create a new character, choose ancestry, class, background, etc. Let's do it. The first step of character creation is to select an ancestry, which will determine your appearance as well as your gameplay abilities listed on the right. Some ancestries offer a lineage sub-option to further refine the gameplay abilities of the character. Understood. Okay. Oh man. Let's see. We've got hill dwarfs and snow dwarves. Half-elves. We have humans, high elves, sylvan elves. Is that like a wood elf? Ooh, they have a big movement. So, what's the difference here? Okay, here we go. Lineage features, movement of 6, ability score increase of, okay, so that's all just standard 5th edition. Wisdom 1. So this is basically a wood elf. They've just named it a sylvan elf, it looks like. Advantage on survival. This is a little bit different. Sylvan adaptability. That's a bit different from standard. We've got a marsh halfling, which is going to give you 2 dex, 1 con. Or a, let's see. All right, so first off, let's make a, man, honestly, I have no idea what I want in my party. Well, we know that we're going to need some type of support class, 100%, so I think the option there is going to be, I don't even know what the class options are. I want to see what the class options are before we choose a race, because I don't even know what I can make. A character class determines a profession, granting specific features listed to the right. New powers and even subclasses are granted at higher levels of experience. Each class offers a set of equipment which you can customize. Understood. Okay, so we've got cleric, fighter, paladin, ranger, rogue, and wizard. So I think for my support class, because you can only have a party of 4, I think I want to kind of combine tank and heals in one. So I'm thinking a paladin is going to be the best option. And then I'm between a fighter and a rogue. Wizard. It's almost easier to say which two do I not want. The problem too, I don't know what the domains are. Oh, divine domains. Can I see them? Oh, okay. So we've got a lot of options actually. Oh man, I'm gonna be in this character creator for a while. I was not prepared for all of these options. Let's see here. Oblivion. An Oblivion cleric. Okay. Chill touch. Herald of Pain. Channel divinity to cause pain to enemies within 6 cells. Enemies failing a wisdom save receive 1d8 necrotic damage and are poisoned. While camping, reduce the chances of being attacked and prevents from being surprised. That's actually really nice depending on how the rest feature works in this game. Strike of Oblivion, 1d6 necrotic damage on your first attack of your turn. Cool. An insight domain. Detect evil and good, identify, find traps, see invisibility, slow, remove curse. Advantage on ability checks using Arcana, Wisdom, and Nature. You always know the odds when choosing between dialogue. Choices that include an ability check. Ooh, okay. So there's a ton of options. So there's 3 different elementals: fire, ice, and lightning domain, sun, battle, law, life, oblivion, and insight. Let's see what other ones we have here. The champion, the mountaineer, and the spell blade. Your weapon attacks count as magical against creatures that are resistant or immune to non-magical attacks. That's actually very powerful if this game truly is following 5e. And again, I don't know yet how hard it's going to be to get gear or honestly anything about the game for that matter. So, you know, maybe not, but in tabletop, like getting a magic weapon is huge early on. So that's a really good one. Oath of Devotion. Okay, Sacred Weapon, that's pretty solid. Oath of the Motherland. And Oath of Tirmar. Okay. So let's see. Ranger, we've got the Hunter, the Marksman, and the Shadow Tamer. When attacking a creature with sensitivity or hypersensitivity to light with a weapon, you add your proficiency bonus to hit and damage. I wonder how many of those types of enemies will actually be in the game. When a visible opponent 2 cells or more from you attacks with a ranged weapon or spell, you can use your reaction to take a shot after the triggering attack. We've got the Thief, the Dark Weaver, and the Shadowcaster. So we've got fast hands at level 3, second story work. Dark Weaver gives proficiency with Poisoner's Kit. Climbing no longer costs extra movement. When hitting an enemy with lower ground with a ranged weapon, add your proficiency bonus to the damage. So next, the Wizard. It looks like you can do Shock Arcanist, Lore Master, or Green Mage. Ooh, what is this? Spells from the Green Magic list are considered wizard spells for you. Fairy Fire, Hunter's Mark, Good Berry, Detect Poison and Disease, Long Strider, Bark Skin, Pass Without Trace. Okay. Warden of the Forest, proficiency in light armor, proficiency in the short bow and the archery fighting style. Natural explorer, you benefit from the same advantage as rangers when in a forest environment. And magical arrow, your arrow can transform into a vine on impact. The target must make a strength saving throw or be restrained until the end of your next turn. You can use this feature a number of times equal to your intelligence modifier. So this is almost like a druid wizard, which is kind of cool. It's like a ranger druid wizard. Yeah, interesting. I think I'm inclined to, it's between the ranger and the rogue. I think we're gonna bring either a ranger or a rogue. I think we bring a wizard, a cleric or a paladin. And then do we bring a fighter? So let's start with a rogue. I'm kind of keen on this shadowcaster or this dark. They both sound so cool. So let's read it again. Proficiency with the prisoner's kit. Spider on wall. Climbing no longer costs extra movement, and difficult climb surfaces are considered normal for you. Yeah, this one is definite. This is it. When hitting an enemy on lower ground with a ranged weapon, add your proficiency bonus to the damage. Yes, I'm in. Level 3. We're gonna do this one. Roguish archetype of Darkweaver. Okay, so we're making a rogue, so hold up, we gotta backtrack. Making a rogue, so we need to pick our class here. Or sorry, our race. So we need something with dex. I'm thinking we do a high elf. We don't want a human. Dex and charisma or dex and con. I'm not sure what the secondary skill is gonna be. I'm thinking we're gonna want charisma. Yeah, I'm thinking we want charisma. I'm thinking we make this island halfling. They get to move 5, dex +2. They have advantage on saving throws against frightened. We get the lucky ability, which is really good. Move through the space of any creature. Advantage on acrobatics checks. Yeah, we're gonna make a halfling. We're gonna make a halfling Darkweaver rogue. That's what we're gonna do. I like it. I'm excited. Okay, so we have the class rogue. Oh, see, I love this, that we can see what we're gonna get later. And I'm gonna try really hard not to compare this game to Baldur's Gate 3, but it is obviously hard because they're both based off of Dungeons and Dragons. They're both tactical turn-based RPGs, and obviously I've been playing a ton of Baldur's Gate 3 recently, so it's fresh in my mind. So I'm gonna try not to compare it, but this is a really cool feature, and it is 100% something that I'm hoping to see in Baldur's Gate 3. From character creation, to be able to know the features and the things that you're gonna get later on, because it's gonna really help people, especially new players, plan out and know, what's coming so that they can make better decisions in the character creator. So awesome. So we're definitely gonna do that. Okay, so we're gonna have, so this is all standard 5th edition, saving throw proficiencies in dexterity and intelligence. We've got light armor, simple weapons, longsword, rapier, short sword. We've got thieves tools. We're gonna choose some skills. We're gonna gain expertise, sneak attack. Okay, let's edit our equipment. Rapier or short sword? 1d8, 1d6. I mean, we're taking the 1d8 for sure. A short bow or a short sword. I like having the ranged option, so would definitely go short bow. Burglar's pack, backpack, torch, ration pouch, and antitoxin, or explorer's pack, backpack, torch, ration pouch, and healing remedy. I mean, we're a rogue. We're gonna go with the burglar pack. We've got some light leather armor, and we've got some daggers and thieves tools. Yeah, I'm down. That sounds good. We're gonna keep it like that. Background selection. A background determines a character's history prior to adventuring life. The background offers equipment and proficiencies but also the ability to select personality flags. Personality flags determine the social behavior of the character during narrative sequences. The alignment determines the moral affinity of your character. In Solasta, the alignment is a second form of personality customization. Awesome. You can create strong personality aspects by combining the same flag from the background and the alignment. The resulting personality is summarized at the bottom left of the screen, where the deepest color represents the strongest personality. Understood. Okay, so we are a halfling rogue. What kind of background are we going to have? I don't think we're an acolyte or an academic. I don't think we're an aristocrat, but I mean, you could be like a hired assassin situation. Born among the lords of your people, you have received a higher education, your manners and speech are formal and rigid, and you have difficulties when dealing with low ranking. And yeah, I don't think that that's going to be us. Lawkeeper, a low life. I mean, you know, rogues don't have to be criminals. Obviously, you can do whatever. But, you know, lawkeeper does seem a little bit weird. Born in the streets, you have always been discarded by most commoners and learned to survive with close to nothing. This has made you tough and resourceful. Manners and education are not your strong suit, but you have learned to compensate with other qualities. That's so cliche, you know, I feel like, to make a low life rogue, but, you know, we might do it. A sellsword. I kind of like that idea. Like a hired assassin, I think is what I'm going for. You spent your youth in the company of mercenaries, and since then, your fighting skills have been put to the service of gold. Or a spy, maybe. I kind of like the spy. Working as a low-level... You have spent years working as a low-level diplomatic aide, learning the tricks of spycraft between the Principality, the Empire, and the Kingdom of Galavan. You have chosen not to take sides and never become an official spy, but you have retained the skills necessary for your emancipation. So we get to choose 2 personality flags. Okay, hold on. I need to back up because... Am I a dude? Like, I can't tell. I definitely wanted to be female. There we go. Make sure I chose the right one. Charisma and dexterity. Yes, we are in. Rogue. Do I choose the archetype here? I'm not sure if I'm actually selecting anything here. I think maybe we choose at 3rd level. Oh, granted at level 3. Okay, so we have time. Okay. So we're going to go with a spy. We are a halfling rogue, an island halfling rogue with a spy background. I like it. Okay, so we get to choose 2 personality flags. We have caution, a tendency to take care of one's own safety above all. I quite like that for a rogue. You know, a little bit of kind of self-preservation there. A tendency to scoff at principles and values, a tendency to value practicality over principles, or a tendency to value wealth and comfort above all else. Okay, I'm really liking caution and pragmatism. I'm thinking that it's all about the self-preservation. It's all about kind of, you know, making the best choice in terms of, I'm just going to cut this because I don't know what I'm saying. I definitely don't want to be lawful good as a rogue, so true neutral, chaotic neutral, chaotic good. I think I'm leaning towards neutral good. Like, you know, she's very pragmatic. She'll kind of do what needs to be done for the situation. But she doesn't have any like evil intention. You know, she might do some shady stuff here and there if it's called for or if it's necessary. She'll probably mostly do the right thing. Choose 2 flags. Altruism. We already have caution and pragmatism. Maybe we choose something else over here? Or do you... Oh, hold on. Hold on. Caution and cynicism. Do these change what you get here? No, those are the same. So these, okay. These 2 come from your alignment and these 2 come from your background. Got it. So what we're going to do, because we have pragmatism here, we're going to take caution and cynicism. Yeah, I think she could be a little bit cynical. And we'll take pragmatism and altruism here. Are these kind of conflicting, though, the caution and the altruism? This is a tendency to take care of one's own safety above all, where this is a tendency to always try to help those in need. I feel like those can be a bit conflicting because sometimes you're, and actually most of the time in these kind of hero stories, if you're trying to help people in need, it usually involves putting your own self in danger. So, oh, we can be like extra cautious or extra pragmatic. Yeah, you know what? I like that because that was kind of the whole thing to begin with. So we're just going to go all in on these two. We're very cautious. No, we're very pragmatic. We don't need to be overly cautious. We can be cautious and kind. What does neutral change it to? Oh, just pragmatic. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so we're going to be, I don't really know what these scores mean, but we have a score of 18 for pragmatism, a score of 11 for caution, 10 for kindness, and 8 for casual. This character speaks like most folk do, neither overly formal or overly colloquial. Okay, I'm down. Let's change kindness for altruism. Even though I feel like those are conflicting, but you know, that's what we're going to go with. I've been on the screen for forever. Let's move on. Ability scores. Ability scores are the 6 score attributes defining where your character excels: strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma, with values from 3 to 20. The bonus under each score is applied to any relevant action. For example, the strength bonus is added to attack rolls based on strength. Got it. Yeah. All character ancestries provide a bonus to some ability scores, leading to interesting ancestry class synergies. Ability scores can be increased at levels 4, 8, and so forth. Fighters increase even more often. Understood. Ooh, okay, so we can do dice rolls or we can do point buy. I wonder if it's like unlimited dice rolls. I kind of don't know if I want to try it out. We have some good numbers here. Reroll dice. Reroll 6 ability scores using 46 and keeping the best 3 results. Can I just reroll the remaining ones? Be nice if I could just keep the good ones and reroll the other ones. What happens if, let me just take the better ones and see what happens if I reroll. Okay, it gives me all new ones. And then can I just sit here and, oh, here we go. Okay, so this is the problem with, like, I like the rolling because obviously you have a better chance to get better scores, but then it's a little bit janky when you can literally just sit here, reroll until you get a bunch of high numbers. So, you know, I don't want to be cheesy about it. I also don't want to sit here forever, and these are really pretty good, so we're just going to go with it. I'm actually going to put my 17 in charisma, so it's going to put me at 18, and then I put the 16 here. I'll have 18 here as well. We'll take, hold on, what was this? 17. Maybe we take 16 con, 19 dex, and then maybe we can get a item that, oh, see, this tells me that intelligence is important for wizard. But we're not going to be casting any spells. I think we stick with our guns here, which is charisma. We don't care about strength. Yeah, the 15 definitely goes here to make an even number. Look at that. Those are beautiful scores. I mean, for level 1, this is lovely. I'm happy. I'm excited. This is good. We're getting a +4 dex as level 1. Like I'm good to go. Dice roll is broken. All right, we're gonna go to next. Proficiencies. This stage lets you acquire proficiency in various fields of expertise. Your class and race determine a set of proficiencies or a range of options to choose from. The right side of the screen lets you choose your proficiencies by type and origin, and you must spend all your points before you can proceed. Okay. Most attacks and ability checks use your proficiency bonus to determine your efficiency. Yeah, this is actually a very good tutorial. I'm pretty impressed that they've kind of just explained what you need to know, especially for new people. If you've never played D&D, this obviously would be kind of impossible without it explaining some very basic things about what you're looking at. So that's really good. Your ancestry, class, and background let you choose proficiencies in skills, tools, feats, and language. Oh, I also want to point out that I really like how the proficiencies is later in the character creation. If you've been watching any of my BG3 guide videos, you'll know that I pretty much say that every time. I almost always choose my skills and my background kind of last, the ones that give the skill proficiencies, because of this, because you get some from your class, you get some from your race, so it's better to just pick it holistically. So I really like that you choose this later. I also like that you choose it after you've done your ability scores. Again, for new players, they might not know or understand, which skills benefit from their point distribution, whereas here it's very clear, like, okay, these are the ones that you're going to be really good at, so maybe you need to go with those. So I really like that. Okay, so I'm thinking our rogue, we did give her a very high charisma, and I'm thinking that she's gonna be a bit of the face of the party, and I could see her kind of handling a lot of the conversation stuff. Okay, so we're taking acrobatics, we're taking sleight of hand, we already have deception apparently from something. We'll take persuasion, I like, and then we get one more. Perception's always really good, especially for a rogue, so that we can like find traps and things like that. But I really like investigation too. So perception is more passive. Perception is your ability to, I mean, you can make active perception checks, obviously, but having a good perception is really important for passive reasons, so that you can spot things, especially if you're like out in front of the group, like you might be with your rogue kind of sneaking about, scouting. Whereas investigation is better for when you're actually actively kind of searching for something. So if you're like searching for traps, a lot of times that's going to be an investigation check. So I'm not really sure which one I want to go with here, but I think in general I prefer perception. Oh shoot, it reset all of them. Okay, we wanted acrobatics, sleight of hand, persuasion. We've already got deception. For some reason we have a +4 to nature. Perception, insight, and investigation. Insight would be good if we're being the face of the party, just for dealing with people, trying to understand, their motives and things like that. We're probably going to bring a wizard, so I guess we can leave that to the wizards. We're not going to worry about investigation. So I think we go with perception. Okay, expertise. So we want to be an expert at sleight of hand, stealth. Whoops. Oh, we only get to choose 2 right now. Yeah, so sleight of hand and stealth, like for sure. We want to be sneaky, and we want to be able to open and disarm traps, I think. Open locks and disarm traps. So we have common and halfling, and then we get to add one more. It's really hard because I don't know anything about the campaign setting or what I'm going to be doing in the game, so I don't know if any of these are going to be more useful than others. A dialect of the primordial language spoken by the creatures from the elemental plane of Earth, or those otherwise related to the Earth in some way. Dwarvish, Elvish, Giant, Goblin. Okay, I mean, I'm an island halfling that, what did we say? I've got, wait, is it going to lose my progress? Okay, that's annoying. I would really like to be able to go back to the other screens without losing everything I did. So, okay, acrobatics, sleight of hand. We said we were going to do perception and persuasion, and then we were taking expertise in these 2. Then we were on language. I don't remember what my background was. Oh, spy. That's what it was. Okay, so spy. So yeah, I don't know that I'd have a lot of reason to have like giant, goblin, and orcish. I don't think that makes sense. Dwarven and elvish. I don't know. We're just gonna pick this. I don't know why an island halfling rogue that was a spy would know some primordial elemental plane language, but like this would make more sense. Like, why can't I get Spy's codebook, or do I already have that? I want this one. Okay, but we're gonna take this because I don't know. Oh, we get to choose 2. Okay, so that's my ancestry language, and now I get background languages. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna say Orcish. Maybe I was spying on some Orcish stuff, and Dwarvish. I don't know, guys. I don't know. We're gonna go with those though. Next. Identity. This is the final stage of character creation. Allows you to customize the appearance and identity of a character. You can freely select all available options and require a valid first name to complete the character creation process. Understood. Okay, guys, I'm really bad at naming characters. Oh, but it can let you... Okay, look, this is going to be Moon. This is going to be our main character. Moon Marsh. Moon Tups. Moon Wetfoot. Oh, there's not a lot of options when you roll. I mean, we're seeing the same ones over and over. We're gonna be Moon Marsh. Yep, we're gonna be Moon Marsh, the Island Halfling Rogue. That's what's gonna happen. Okay, so there's obviously not a whole lot of options. I don't know if they're planned to add more later in terms of customization options, but let's see. We can do this face, or this face. I think these two. I don't like this one so much. I like this one or this one are both good. I think I like this one. Skin tone. Well, I am pretty pasty white, so we'll probably just go with that. Hair shape. I like how it's not a hairstyle, it's a hair shape. That's kind of funny to me. Oh, this is cute. This is a cute little, I don't know, bob situation. That's a bit formal for a rogue. Okay, I like the long hair. The braid. I like a braid on a rogue. That's cute. You know, when you're fighting on the front lines, you gotta have your hair out of your way. And some little pigtails. I think I like this one. Yeah, I think this one's my favorite. I always like to give my characters crazy hair colors because I can't dye my hair because of my job. I mean, I could, but I can't do anything super wild just because I work in a professional environment. So I kind of like, I kind of like doing these fun colors. But I don't know if it makes sense on this character, so maybe I won't do it. Actually, I think I just like the black hair, to be honest. It's kind of cool looking, this like bright green. The armor looks nice too, I'll say. I mean, this nice little detail and kind of style to it. I like it.
There's a door here. Hold on. Wait, a trap.
You've seen worse. That's better. That's on me.
How did I miss? Hold on.
How did I miss that?
A bit of light won't hurt.
We need you. Come on. You can. Bit of light won't hurt.
All right, we're gonna go with voice number 2. Input your backstory here. Okay, we're not gonna mess with that. All right, finish. Okay, so we have now one character done. Oh man, this is gonna take a while. Okay, so let's make another one. Let's see here. I think for our next character, I think we want to bring a paladin. I mean, I really love the cleric, but I think I want to bring a paladin. Is it too much to bring both? Is it too much to bring both a paladin and a cleric? Do I bring a paladin and then something else, or do I bring a cleric and a fighter? But then like a paladin is basically a cleric and a fighter in one. Okay, for our next character, we're going to make a wizard. So let's make a high elf wizard. Right? Is that the move? A high elf wizard? Dex charisma, dex con. 1 to everything. I mean, humans are good. I don't know if there's a variant human option. I guess not. Because I don't even see anything about feats. So yeah, I think we're gonna go with with a high elf wizard. Male or female? I mean, I guess I can't, I don't know. Should I just make a party of all females? We could have the wizard be a guy. Let's make a guy character. Let's make a guy wizard, a high elf guy wizard. Edit our equipment. So we can have a quarterstaff or a dagger. We're gonna take the dagger because quarterstaff is strength-based, I believe. So I wonder if this is gonna follow 5e rules where if I take the component pouch, I actually have to get the components. I don't think I really want to deal with that. So I can do an orb or a wand. I kind of want an orb. That sounds pretty cool. Scholar's pack, which has a backpack, ration pouch, candles, an angry violet. I don't know what that means. Crafting 0, scroll kit, crafting. That must be some type of bug because that doesn't make any sense. Or an explorer pack. We're just gonna go with the scholar pack. I don't know what some of those things are, but we're gonna take them anyways. Sets AC to 10 plus your dexterity bonus. Adventuring, wizard's clothing. We'll take it, validate. Okay, background. I mean, academic makes the most sense for a wizard. Guess you could be an aristocrat. I mean, you could be any of these. A philosopher. You could be a philosopher. Oh, shoot. I just realized the backgrounds are giving different proficiencies just like in 5e. So what did I choose? I chose spy, which gave me stealth and deception. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm not mad about that. Academic, we're getting bookworm, which is arcana, nature, and insight. A runaway antiquarian. You still have ties to the antiquarian and your relationship with them is already good. 2 extra languages and proficient with the Manaclin Rosary, supposed to be useful to enchant items. I am down. Okay, alignment. Okay, so first of all, let's choose our personality flags from our background. I think we have to go egoism, right? I mean, that's just like your quintessential kind of classic wizard. They need to be a little bit, full of themselves. I mean, he's already formal. Like, this guy's going to be, kind of an asshole, I think. I think that works. So he's going to be a little bit of ego going on and a little bit of greed. Yeah, I mean, this guy just kind of sucks, right? Tendency to value wealth and comfort above all else. I can definitely see that. What kind of alignment should this wizard have? Well, he's a high elf, so automatically I think that we want to go a little bit more chaotic. Chaotic neutral or chaotic good. I don't really like making evil characters too much. Should he just be true neutral, pragmatism and caution? Chaotic evil, violence. Oh my. I think we go with chaotic neutral. I think we just double down on the egoism, and then I think we give him some pragmatism. I think that makes a lot of sense for a wizard. Just very pragmatic, full of himself, very formal. Why do we have this? Why do we have a casual score? How do we have a formal and a casual? Did that come from something that I did? Okay, I don't like that we have casual. We have a formality score of 30, so this should not be here. This character speaks like most folk do, neither overly formal nor overly colloquial. We've established that they're very formal. I don't know if this is a bug, but I do not like this. I don't want this here, and I don't know why I have it. I chose an academic background and then a chaotic neutral alignment. I don't know why I have this casual thing all of a sudden. But whatever, we will leave it alone and move on. Okay, so I guess we just keep rolling until we get something we like. This looks decent. Okay, a 5 kind of sucks, but is 2 16s worth taking a 5 in something? I don't think so. Okay, this is better. Not much better than what we would get from just a standard array though, so... Yeah, I just feel like it's quite cheesy that I can just spam. I really don't want to take a 6. 2 16s is very nice. A 17. That was a good one. I think I should have kept the last one. 17, 15, 13, 11, 11, 10. Okay, this isn't bad. I don't like it's all odd numbers, though. That would put me 18 intelligence, 15 dexterity. Is there any? What is 17 dexterity? I don't like that I can't get a 14 in con, though. A 15 in dex, a 15 in con, 18 intelligence, and then kind of like middle of the road everywhere else. I mean, that's not bad. It's not like anything to get excited about. I mean, the 18 intelligence is exciting. I think we can do better. I kind of want to keep rolling. No, you know, I think we keep it. I mean, like, I definitely think we could re-roll and get better, but I also think that's a little bit cheesy. So I think I just keep it. I kind of want to do it. No, we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it. That's pretty good. We're gonna go with pretty good. Okay, so class skills. Choose 2 skills from Arcana, History, Insight, Investigation, Medicine, and Religion. Okay, so we definitely want Investigation. Oh, we only get to choose 2. I am going to go with History. And let's see, we've got this scroll kit and this rosary. This is from our elven background. And now we get to choose an ancestry language. We'll go Dwarvish. But we chose Dwarvish on the other one, so, I mean, we'll go Giant. That doesn't make any sense, but we're going to metagame a little bit and go Giant. Why does this person always also have a spy's code book? I wish there was more language options because, I mean, all 4 characters are going to all speak the same languages, it seems like. We'll just go with those 2. It doesn't make any sense. We'll go with those 2. Okay, now we're going to choose our spells. Some classes have access to magic spells right away. Others have to reach a higher level. The screen lets you choose what the spells your character will be able to cast. Got it, got it, got it. Some classes and ancestries have access to cantrips. The character must select the allotted cantrips from the provided list. Cantrips are simple spells. Right, we know what a cantrip is. Each provides a list of spells tailoring to the class favor. For example, clerics have healing spells. Yep, we know how spellcasting works. Cool. Annoying bee. The target sees an illusional bee flying, harassing him or her, and has a disadvantage on concentration checks until the start of its next turn. I kind of like that. I mean, that's super silly, but I kind of like it. Dancing lights. Dazzle. Lower a target's AC and prevent reaction until the start of its next turn. I don't like that it's melee. I don't really want melee abilities on my wizard. Light. Poison spray. Ray of Frost. Shadow armor grants 3 temporary hit points for 1 minute. Wow. That's kind of cool. Wonder if it stacks. No, temp HP does not stack in 5e, so it shouldn't. Shadow dagger. Launch an illusionary dagger that causes psychic damage. It doesn't tell you how much damage it deals. Range of 24, target. Where does it? Hold Alt for more information. Launch an illusionary dagger that causes psychic damage. Duration instant, saving throw, wisdom. Is that a D8? What is that? 1/8 psychic? Is that what that is? I don't. 1/8 frosting. I'm guessing that number under spell effects is the damage, but it doesn't tell you how much damage it deals. I don't really like that. Okay, and then this one has a 12. So yeah, that makes sense. I guess that number there is the damage. So this is 1d8, but it's a wisdom save. And this is a ranged spell attack. I don't really like saves. Yeah. I kind of want to try out the Shadow Dagger. Just because, yeah, that sounds cool. So we'll take Shadow Dagger. We'll take... I don't know if we're going to need light. This character has dark vision. I don't know who else is going to be in the party yet, if everyone's going to have dark vision. So I think I might take light just in case. And Ray of Frost. You know, I kind of... I kind of want this annoying bee. That sounds kind of fun to have. Ranged hit, 1d8 damage, inflicts hindered. Oh, that's so tough. Okay, maybe we don't need light. I don't know. We'll just grab a torch if we need to. So you know what? We're gonna take Ray of Frost. We're gonna take this annoying bee. And we're gonna take the Shadow Dagger. No, sorry, not Ray of Frost. We're gonna change that. We want... Oh wait, we already got Firebolt. Did we get Firebolt? Okay, that was the first one that we took? Or do we automatically have it? We took Firebolt. Okay, and then we're gonna take definitely Shadow Dagger, definitely Annoying Bee. Shadow Dagger, Annoying Bee, and then what was the third one that we wanted? It's between Ray of Frost and Light. All right, we're just gonna take light just in case. I don't know if we need it, but we're gonna take it. Okay, I get to choose 6 spells. So Burning Hands, Charm Person, Color Spray, Detect Magic, Expeditious Retreat, False Life, Featherfall, Fog Cloud, Hideous Laughter, Identify, Jump, Mage Armor, Magic Missile, Protection from Evil and Good, Shield, Sleep, and Thunderwave. Okay, so we're gonna take, for sure, Identify. We want Mage Armor and Shield. I think I want Sleep. And then I think we take some damage dealing things. I think we take Burning Hands, and I think we take Magic Missile. I probably regret to not take Detect Magic though, but maybe we can get it later. I also haven't decided yet if I'm bringing a cleric, and so we can have the cleric run Detect Magic if we need to. Okay. Man, this guy looks shisty. Look at him. Yeah, I think I like the first one. He's awful. We just, yeah, this is what we're gonna go with. He's an elf. Should we give him white? Can he have a, no, he can't have, oh, there's physique. I didn't even, did I have that on the other one? I did not even see that. Okay, I think we give him, yeah, just the white hair, the white eyes. Just a buff-ass wizard? No, you're gonna be scrawny.
You're still in the fight, my friend. I spotted a trap of sorts.
Next time. I trained hard for this. Fortune is fickle.
That was a lucky hit. I spotted a trap of sorts.
Yes, okay, so he's gonna be voice 1. We're not doing the extra backstory, we've decided. Okay, so then it just comes to name. Daig, yeah, it's gonna be Daig. Daig Wildwind. Daig Sonata, Daig Red Moon, Silverlight, Keen Mind, Strong Steel. What are these names? Inner Fire. Okay, I think we Silver Light, Red Moon, Silver Eye. I mean, he's got silver. We're gonna go with that. Dag, but I don't like the first name. Sharondil Silver Eyes. Yes, this is it. This is the guy. This is his name. Okay, this is Sharondil Silver Eyes. He's an academic, very formal, egotistical yet pragmatic high elf wizard. So that is character number 2. All right, look at our party shaping up. We have a rogue and a wizard. I mean, that's just classic RPG stuff here. All right, next we need to get some support going. So I would like to make we're gonna make a paladin. So our options for paladin is gonna be con and wisdom, con and dex. Nobody gives strength. What is up with that? Con and dex, con and wisdom. There's a distinct lack of races that provide a bonus to strength. Got dexterity 2, constitution 1, dexterity 2, charisma 1. So that means that we're gonna go half elf. And I'm gonna make a female half elf. She's gonna be a paladin. We will have a longsword and a shield. Yeah, that sounds good. 5 javelins, a holy symbol chainmail, and a priest pack. Yeah, you know what? I like that. Yeah, so is the deity going to impact which devotion I can take? We're gonna go with Mariki. Okay, we're gonna go with the Acolyte, and we're gonna be neutral and pragmatic, and we're gonna be neutral good. I mean, we're a paladin. We're gonna be altruistic and kind. Altruistic, kind, and we're a casual, you know? We're a casual. We've got an altruism score of 13, we've got a kindness score of 13, and a casual score of 8. These are all very low, like basically I feel like this character just doesn't have a lot of personality, you know? It's like all the personality scores are pretty low. They just don't have any really defining things about them. They're just kind of there. What did I miss? Why can't I go next? You must choose personality flags for your selected background. Oh, that's why my scores are so low. I haven't chosen these. We're going to go in on the altruism. Violence, a tendency to solve problems with violence even when there are other options. I guess that's if you're like a crusader. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Should we be a violent paladin? We're going to be a tendency to follow rules, laws, and order rather than chaos. We're neutral good, but we'll be a little bit lawful. I mean, we're a paladin. But we don't want to be too, let's be cautious. Everyone in my party is cautious though. I feel like I'm making the same character. Everyone has the same personality. We'll be lawful. Just a little bit, you know, like 11. A score of 11. Not too lawful, just a little bit. So we've got 21 altruism, 13 kindness, 11 lawfulness, and 8 casual for some reason. Everyone's casual. Everyone's just a little bit casual. All right, let's just go on. Let's just move on. Ooh, okay, these are not that great, but that 17 and 16 is nice, so we just keep rolling here. A 4, no thanks. 15, 15. These are all pretty middle of the road. I mean, this is decent. This is actually pretty good. So what if we did something like this? Oh, and then we get the extra stuff here too. Yeah, which we're gonna put for sure in strength and constitution. That gives us 16s on our primary things. We don't have any 18s on anything. This is pretty solid though. We're gonna do better. We're gonna keep going here. I have a love-hate relationship with this reroll button because it's very cheesy, but it's there, so I have to use it, you know? I have to do it. What if we did something like this? No. No, we want better. We want better than that. We can do better. I should have kept the other one. Holy shit. Holy shit. We can just start off the bat with... Well, we can't get 20 strength because we only have a +1. We could get 20 charisma just to start. But we'd have to take a 6 somewhere. We'd have to take a 6. I just don't think it's worth it. Oh, that was a good one. Shoot, I just skipped a good one. I don't want any 8s. You know, what's the point of re-rolling if we are going to have to take an 8 anyways? A 3? Oh my god. What if I just gave myself a 3 in intelligence? This is like a standard array situation. We can do better. We can do better. This isn't bad. This isn't... I mean, it's not like anything to be too excited about, but it's not bad. $18. I just, you know, we can do better. All right. This isn't bad. But it still doesn't give us that 18. $16, $15, $17. You know, I would have really liked to get that 18 charisma, but... What does this look like? Is that better? What was it before? It's literally the same thing. We're just gonna go a little bit more, you guys. Just a couple more times. You know, we're just gonna see what else we can get. Okay, here we go. We've got an 18, 16, 15. Does that go? Where does the 14 go? Hold on. Do we really need the dex? What's our armor situation? Does anyone... What? Damn it. I wish I could see my armor. I don't remember what armor I'm starting with, so I don't know if I need any dex. But dex saves are nice. Wisdom saves are nice. Intelligence, we don't care too much. 18, 16, 15. 14, 10, 12. We're just gonna go with it, guys. We don't want to sit here forever rolling. Okay, so ancestry, we get two ancestry, 2 class. We get a total of 4, it looks like. So we've got insight, nature, and religion. We're gonna take, let's get athletics. Let's get some persuasion. Hold on. It changes which... Okay, so let's get persuasion and athletics. But now we get less options, intimidation and medicine. So let's change one of these. Let's take... Definitely athletics. I want to see what the options are for the other one. Does that make sense? Let's just see what happens here. Intimidation and oh, okay. Choose 2 skills from athletics, insight, intimidation, medicine, persuasion, and religion. Choose 2 skill. Okay, so we're gonna take the athletics and the persuasion from the class skills. So for ancestry, we should choose other stuff. So let's go with deception and performance, maybe? Yeah, so the only thing I don't like about our setup right now is we already brought the rogue and we gave them a lot of the charisma skills, and then now we have the paladin also with them, and we're missing a lot of these wisdom skills right now. So we got intelligent, we got this mostly covered from the wizard. We have this sleight of hand from the rogue, but we're really missing a lot of this wisdom stuff. So I think we need to, for our 4th character, I'm thinking we need to bring either a cleric or a ranger. Okay, everyone has the same languages to choose from, so that's probably one negative I would say, and it's not even like a big negative, but I just, more language options would be nice, because I feel like they're all just knowing the same languages, although I think I've missed goblins still. All right, what is our half-elf paladin gonna look like? I'm not a fan of any of these faces, to be honest. We already have that hair on our rogue, so we can't have that one. This one's not bad. I like the braid. Yeah, we're gonna go with the braid for our paladin. And we will give her this golden, that's like a ugly blonde, honestly. I'm not a fan of that color. Let's give her this color hair. And she's gonna have green eyes. Oh, we didn't change her skin tone. We already have one pasty member of the party. So maybe she can be not ghostly white. Maybe this one. Maybe this. I like this. This is good. And we will give her some blue eyes. Physique. Let's make her, a little bit more buff, probably. It doesn't really change it that much, to be honest, but yeah, she's gonna be a little bit more ripped, I wish I can remember which voice I gave the other character. Hopefully they don't all end up with the same voice. I don't remember. Leela, Cammy, Maywin, Saren Ray, Leela. It's just like the same names. If it's gonna be such a few number of names, it should just have like a drop-down menu, I feel like. Maybe they're gonna add more later. Saren Ray. We're gonna be Saren Ray. I don't like any. Saren Ray Rivers. Yeah, we're gonna be Saren Ray Rivers. Why not? Why not? Okay. Oh, we've got an AC of 20. Initiative of 2. A movement. Is that a movement of 2? I can only move 2. That seems wrong. 12 hit points. All right, here we go. Okay, so we have our rogue, we have our wizard, we have our paladin. Who else are we bringing? We can bring, I think, a cleric or a ranger. We need somebody with some wisdom. Okay, I'm kind of torn between, I really like this sun domain and this elemental domain. This gives disadvantage on the saving throw for Sacred Flame. I don't know, that sounds pretty sweet. And then it's actually it's also got some good domain spells, so Burning Hands, Fairy Fire, Scorching Ray, Dark Vision, Daylight, and Hypnotic Pattern. Summon, let's see, Channel Divinity to engulf a visible enemy within 6 cells with Radiant Light, causing 1d8 radiant damage plus 2 per cleric level, and cause the blinded condition for 1 minute. Channel divinity to summon a sphere of sunlight, which affects light-sensitive creatures and negates area of darkness. Heal an ally and remove one detrimental condition. I think we're gonna make the Sun Cleric. I like that one. So for the race, do we want to be a wood elf? We can be a wood elf or a human, I think. I don't really want to be a dwarf. We can be a sylvan elf. What does this give us? +2 dex, saving throws, that's good. Dark vision is good. Perception proficiency is good. Trance, extra movement is nice. We don't care too much about the weapon proficiencies, but I guess we could grab a longsword if we really wanted to. Proficient in the survival and athletic skills, advantage on survival when hunting. We're gonna be a female, but I mean, we need another male, but I don't care. It's just gonna be the one dude, I guess. Born and raised in the eastern forests of Solasta, sylvan elves are trained to survive in the wilds and are particularly apt to survival. Guys, I think I'm just gonna make the sylvan elf. Sun domain cleric. I don't know. Is that crazy? We're gonna be male or female. Well, we can decide that when we get to appearance. We're gonna be a cleric. Okay, so we can get 16 AC with a stealth disadvantage, or we can get 11 plus dex bonus. I think 11 plus dex bonus is going to be better because I think we're going to get at least a +3 for sure. So we get a light crossbow or one of these. Let's just stick with the light crossbow. I like the ranged option, a priest pack, and then a shield, holy symbol amulet. Yeah, that works. Okay, so we're gonna serve Arun, the primordial god of the elements and the patron of adventurers, peasants, hermits, and all others who value nature above civilization. Okay, so actually it works out really well for a sylvan elf. That makes a lot of sense. The oldest of the Temerian deities, Arun is one to whom humanity first prayed while struggling to survive in hostile environments. His spouse is Marike, the goddess of life and death. His clergy is, and I think that's who we chose for our paladin, so that works. His spouse is Marike. His clergy is divided into 3 main branches, each attached to one of Arun's powers: fire, ice, and lightning. Neutral alignment, and then those divine domains. Okay, and we want sun. Yes, this sun domain cleric is gonna be awesome. I'm really excited. So we already chose the acolyte for the paladin, so maybe we should pick something else. We're just gonna go acolyte again. I mean, that seems, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't, but I think we're just gonna do it. But this one doesn't care so much for lawfulness. They're gonna be about altruism and caution. We're gonna make a true neutral. This is almost kind of like a druid in a way, right? Like it's this sylvan thing. It's this nature god. This is gonna have a lot of kind of druidic style to it, I think. Okay, and then there's only 2, which is pragmatism and caution. So we're extra cautious and we're pragmatic. Okay, now we sit here and roll until we find something really good. This one's pretty good. So what if we take just a 20 dex? That's insane. What if we could take... That's kind of wild for a level 1 cleric. Like, why would a level 1 cleric have 20 dexterity? Maybe we take that on con, actually. I mean, that would up our armor class to +5, and so we'd have 16 armor class. I really would like to get that 18 in wisdom, though. We're gonna reroll. Okay, so this thing is telling us that we want wisdom, strength, and constitution, but we disagree. We don't really want strength because we're not gonna be melee. That is gonna be our paladin. We're gonna be in the back. So let's see, we're gonna take... This will put us 18 wisdom, 20 dexterity, No, let's take a +4 in con, a +3 in dex. We will take 13 strength, 13 int, and 11 charisma. That's not bad at all. Yeah. What armor were we in? Is this giving us? Yeah, this is going to give us that full +3, right? Should we swap this? Do we want 14 con and 20 dex? Seems like overkill. We're gonna go with that. +3 dex, +4 constitution. Yeah, we're gonna try to get by with we're gonna try to go ranged with this cleric. I don't really want to do the melee situation. Maybe I'm gonna regret that because I already have, let's see, we have the wizard. The rogue's gonna be melee, so we'll have the rogue and the paladin kind of in the mix, and we'll have the cleric and the wizard in the back. Okay, class skills. We get 2 from history, insight, medicine, persuasion, and religion. So we are going to go with medicine for sure. We'll go with history. We're gonna go with a goblin. Oh wow, the cleric doesn't get nearly as many options as our other ones did. Okay. Whoa, much less to choose from here. So we get 3 cantrips. So we're gonna take Sacred Flame, Guidance, and Spare the Dying. That's it. That's what we're taking. We get light from our class, so we really didn't need it on the wizard. I can't remember if we took it or not, but we didn't need it if we did. Okay, this does not look very elf-like to me, this face. This looks more human. I don't like any of these. We're gonna go with this one. We're gonna go with, is that too yellowy? You know, they could really go with some more skin tone options. A little bit more diversity would be nice. It's like 3 options for pale, and then you can be green or slightly brown. Like that's your skin tone option. So I think that should definitely be a priority to expand on the inclusiveness of the game. But we're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with red hair because we're a wood elf. I don't know. I really like a red-haired wood elf. And we're gonna give her this long. Yes, this is it. This is her. And she's gonna need green eyes. Okay, who is this? Marisali, Rayson, Kiana, Siobhan, Dara, Tara. Okay, Kiana, Searshaw. I don't like any of these names. I'm just not good at coming up with my own, so we just have to use one of these anyways. Kiana Fair Eagle. No. Fair Deer. Blue Ash. Kiana Blue Ash. No. No. Sturdy Branch. Kiana Wily Fox. You know, I don't even know what this means. Sealant Towel, Kiana, but we're just gonna go with it, you know? I don't think she's very buff, so we'll just keep her kind of scrawny also. Okay, some more voice options, you know, would be nice. And not, again, you know, not a big thing, but if you have 4 party members and 3 voice options. Okay, so I think that is that. So we're keeping that. Okay, guys, so this is our party. We have Moon, the rogue, Sharondel, a wizard, Siren Ray, the paladin, and Kiana, the cleric. And that wraps up episode 1 of my Solasta Let's Play. So far, I've been really impressed with the character creation, the options, the number of race options and subclass options is really impressive, especially for an early access game. And from what I understand, this is coming out of a studio of, I believe it's 17 employees. So it's pretty impressive, and definitely a lot more in depth than what I was expecting, to be honest. So I'm actually really excited now that I've completed the character creation to actually get a chance to play the game. So I'll continue recording these Let's Plays so they can kind of see how it progresses. Definitely leave any constructive feedback or comments that you have for me as I kind of refine and learn how to do these. If you haven't already, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing. And we'll see you guys in the next one.